Welcome to the 6th Annual Multiplex Award nominations. Fandom Rookie of the Year, Bill Cariola, Will Cohen, Payson Johnson, Igor Kosick, and Ryan Payne. Melee Rookie of the Year, Jacob Cameron, Nick Carley, Richie Goodacre, Igor Kosick, and Jordan Owens. Melee Rookie Team of the Year, Back to Formula, Bring Out Your Dead, Judgment City, Sexual Chocolate, and Your Milwaukee Beers. Fandom Rookie Team of the Year, Book of Morbin, Flirkin' Shit Up, Rule of Two, Second Breakfast Club, and Wrong Side of the River. Manager of the Year, Joe Farrelly, Scott Harvey, Jake Meltzer, Nazario Montenegro, and Cody Newberry. Melee Comeback Player of the Year, Antonio Chavez, Will Cohen, Ryan Payne, Adelaide Spence, and Dylan Van Thine. Fandom Comeback Player of the Year, Brandon Dunlap, Cameron Holtzman, Mark Menchaca, and Anthony Tisdall. Fanzone Match of the Year, Kirk Kowalkowski vs. Cody Newberry 2, Bill Cariola vs. Kaleb Koho, Jacoby Bancroft vs. Cameron Holtzman, Amaru Moses vs. Nazario Montenegro, and Cody Newberry vs. Kirk Kowalkowski 3. Fandom Match of the Year, Brittany Tapley vs. Joe Farrelly 4, Abel DeLeu vs. Cameron Holtzman vs. Antonio Chavez, Brittany Tapley vs. Abel DeLeu, Joe Farrelly vs. Brittany Tapley 5, and Duel of the Fates vs. Wookie Mistake 2. Melee Match of the Year, John Marr vs. Kaleb Koho vs. Ryan Payne, Payson Johnson vs. Robert Kastner, David Nishimoto vs. Jeremy Adams, Bring Out Your Dead vs. Back to Formula, and Judgment City vs. Ginyu Force 2. Upset of the Year, Igor Kosick defeats Mark Menchaca and Nazario Montenegro in Fandom. Abel DeLeu defeats Brittany Tapley in Fandom. Inglorious Blasters defeats Bullets Over Broadway in Melee. Adelaide Spence defeats David Nishimoto in Melee. And Kaleb Koho defeats Bill Cariola in Fanzone. Melee Team of the Year, Back to Formula, Bring Out Your Dead, Ginyu Force, Judgment City, and Your Milwaukee Beers. Fandom Team of the Year, Duel of the Fates, Galactese Nuts, Rule of Two, Wookie Mistake, and Young Justice. Fanzone Player of the Year, Jacoby Bancroft, Caleb Boatman, Cameron Holtzman, Nazario Montenegro, and Cody Newberry. Fandom Player of the Year, Tyler Birch, Abel DeLeu, Joe Farrelly, Amaru Moses, and Brittany Tapley. Melee Player of the Year: Jeremy Adams, Caleb Boatman, Payson Johnson, David Nishimoto, and Dylan Van Thine. Multiplex Player of the Year: Caleb Boatman, Tyler Birch, Robert Kastner, Cameron Holtzman, Amaru Moses, David Nishimoto, Brittany Tapley, and Dylan Van Thine. Those are the official Multiplex Award nominations. Please join us for the ceremony Sunday, January 7th at 8 o'clock p.m. EST live on Multiplex Entertainment.